Yeah, good evening everyone. Welcome once again for our A.R.T show. And A.R.T stands for, as you can see, I have this paper script is so much better than using digital script. So A.R.T stands for Art, Rhythm and Technique. And do you realize that I'm the only host for tonight? And where's the other partner? Rafidin, where are you? Come on out. Nah, he's not here. He's not available tonight. And not to worry, tonight we have a very, very special guest. And who is he? He is Syafiq Halid. Correct?
Yes.
Let's welcome Syafiq.
Thank you, Jason. Oh, that's the camera, right?
Yeah, that's the camera. That's the camera.
Yeah.
Just smile. Okay, we'd like to. Okay. Basically, he will be, not say on behalf of Rafidin, but he's our special guest in our studio. His name is Syafiq, and he is from Grid Culture. Am I right?
That's right.
And he also is our very, very first Singapore certified Ableton Live certified trainer. Am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, would like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, sure. So thanks, Jason, for the beautiful introduction. He's right. I'm the founder of Grid Culture. So Grid Culture basically is a platform and to provide music education, electronic music education for specifically only on Ableton Live.
Wow.
So beat making, live performance,
Just
sound
purely
designing.
Ableton Live.
At the moment, yeah.
Wow. Okay, you mentioned that you are the founder.
Yeah.
What makes you want to start Greed Culture?
I have a dream to make an impact or to give to give benefits to people. So I'm really blessed to be the first Ableton certified trainer, and I believe in music making.
Nice.
So I think of having a platform and open up a business and calling it Greed Culture. I want to promote more of music making and find and have to see more like-minded people like me.
Okay, as you can say that you are being certified by Ableton Live.
By Ableton.
By Ableton. So
Yeah.
how do you get that certificate? Is it very, very difficult, or just spend money and you just get it?
Cut story short, it's very difficult. It's super rigorous process. All information can be found online, so you can read what do you need to be a certified trainer.
I think that is way too short. Come on, give us some information. Do you need to let's say compose something from scratch?
Actually, to be honest, certain things I can't share because of NDA.
Right.
So-
right. Okay.
Yeah, it's so hard that I got a very bad anxiety attack during my program. The last stage I have to go through Hong Kong. I went to Hong Kong for the last phase stage. So I can't eat. I want to give up halfway during the program because, yeah, that's the truth. It's so hard.
Wow. Is that how you maintain your beautiful figure?
But no, that's not the reason. Yeah.
Okay. So before I continue the interview, just to share with you guys, ART, A.R.T, it happens every Wednesday of the last Wednesday of the month. But apparently today is Tuesday. Well, don't worry, we'll come back on Wednesday very, very soon. So if you would like to catch us live, always log on to Twitch. Right, Twitch, which is you can go to twitch.tv/SG Community Radio. If you're watching us live right now, you're supposed to be on Twitch. If not, if you're watching us on Facebook, remember to log on to SG Community Radio. Do remember to subscribe and follow us. All right. So let's come back to Syafiq for
Yes.
your Hong Kong trip. What? How come? What happened to you? Why you have this anxiety attack?
Because I was the youngest, I think I'm 23
Back then.
back then, 2016,
Okay.
and I met others. I can't name whom.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, I can't share a lot. But during the process, I thought I couldn't make it. Again, I have no appetite to eat. The whole trip in Hong Kong, I'm just eating sweet. Like too nervous, like I can't just eat, I will just puke. So it was quite a very bad anxiety attack for me, like more of panic attack.
Wow.
Because of the fear and it's everything lah. So
Fear of what? If you don't mind me asking that.
on how to present myself.
You mean you need to
Because that's the last phase. I have to prove something.
showcase?
Yeah, I can say showcase.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the biggest takeaway which I learned from this journey, which is still the biggest impact in my life, is to really know your strength. Actually, they are looking at me with, they believe in me. Hence, that's why I got the certified trainer.
Awesome.
But during that process, I thought like, I couldn't make it. Typical negative thoughts. But I learned the hard way that you have to be confident, know your strength, and then just do your best.
Well, okay. So let's say, if I want to be like you,
Yeah.
I will go through eating sweet, anxiety to maintain that figure. Then I can go through. That's my strength. Am I right?
You can try that. You can try. If that works for you, I'm happy.
Okay. So after that, when you got it, how did you feel when you got it?
Whoa.
Is it on the spot or you have to wait?
I can't share that.
I can't share. Okay,
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Whatever you can share when you got it, I believe you're like, whoa,
I cried.
cried.
Yeah, I cried.
Really?
I called my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was quite an emotional trip.
Mm-hmm.
I invested a lot. I self-funded. Like I said, even thinking of going Hong Kong, I can't afford it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
23, just completed your NS,
Mm-hmm.
doing part-time, typical food delivery guy.
Mm-hmm. Back
But-
then, do we have the?
Yeah, I did Uber Eats, Honest Bee,
Okay. Okay.
so that kind of job.
Right. Right.
So after I got certified by Ableton,
Mm-hmm.
everything changed. I'm closer to my dream. I didn't expect to be where I am right now, so I'm really blessed.
Has it always been your dream to certified trainer, to be a Ableton certified trainer?
I shouldn't say it's been my dream. It's quite a unique story.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind if I share a bit like
Yes,
how
please. Yes,
this
please.
thing
Share.
come about.
Yes.
So I studied in Republic Poly, Sonic Arts. So my FASI, we call it FASI, lecturer,
Mm-hmm.
were introducing Ableton Live. I used to hit that software really a lot lah, cause it's
What is his name?
Sam Yap. Shout out to Sam Yap.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sam. I know you, man. Back then, Sam.
Sound synthesis. He's the guy,
Yeah.
man. So
Yep.
Sam taught me sound synthesis. You have to use Ableton Live. That was Live 8. Struggling how to use. I don't like that software. However, there's this part of the software that is really unique, where the first time I really managed to find the beauty or the strength of the software
Right.
when I support my friend final year project
Mm-hmm.
for his theatre show.
Mm.
So he approached me and she said like, "Hey Syafiq, I need a sound designer. My FYP gonna be a theatre show, 30 minute. Can you create sound effect, background music, triggering music live, make some beats during the show?"
Mm.
Then I'm like, how am I supposed to do this, man?
So how you managed to?
Yeah, so the solution is live, Ableton Live.
Okay.
That was my first show. Then immediately I fall in love.
Were you also busy eating sweet and all
No,
the
no.
butterfly all over again?
A bit more. No, not that. That was like what, 20 years old, 21 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, during my diploma days.
Okay.
And then I wanted to learn more
Right.
about the software.
Right.
And then I went to Ableton.com. I wanted to find a certified trainer. So I scroll all the way down. You guys can do that. Ableton.com. Scroll all the way down. You find certified trainer.
All the way down.
Yeah, on the website.
Okay.
Then I wanted to learn more, right? So I'm like, okay, why not I just invest some money to learn from someone?
Right.
Because the software is so unique.
Mm-hmm.
I think I found another opportunity to dive into, to be a sound designer. And sadly, there's no certified trainer in Singapore. That's like, what? That's quite disappointing.
In Singapore, we do have a lot of talented people in the music industry. Just when we talk about papers, certifications, yeah, you may be right. But of course, there are many experienced people. They're willing to share their experience with you and their knowledge with you. But if you want to specifically look at this particular software, it's not that easy, especially when it's when our first time hands-on on this particular software is kind of a bit complex. It's like I'm in a spaceship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own story of sharing, of using the software.
Yes.
That's true.
So, if you didn't made it being a certified instructor trainer, what is your fallback plan? Is there one? Or continue delivery food?
No. I mean, no harm doing that.
Yes.
Because I grew up exposing into performing arts already,
Okay.
I'm very confident that I will still fall into being in the creative industry. The closest one, actually, I wanted to be a percussionist,
Nice.
a world percussionist, like
Any particular instrument?
varies from like Brazilian, Malayan drum, African. I just love world music, anything involved with hand percussions. I wanted to be a percussionist. So now with Ableton Live, I somehow ditched that instrument.
Not so painful to your hand, right? You just
No,
push
I
the
mean,
button.
not ditch lah, my bad. I mean, I just use that knowledge and that skills into digital platform.
Okay. So far, your decision, your plan is just in case you never get the certification, you will still pursue in that specific area, which is still in the arts scene, which is you will be venture into something that you always have passion of, which is percussion.
Yep.
So from there, if both side doesn't work,
I got an answer for this. To be honest,
yes,
I think I wanna try or go into property agent. Don't laugh. Okay, you know why?
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, because I'm quite passionate with like beautiful houses. I think my wife know about this story.
Recently just got married.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, man.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Shout out to my wife. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching right now.
Yeah. So I love to ride. I got my cute Vespa. So when I got free time, I'll bring her and ride around Bukit Timah to see all the beautiful.
Awesome! What a place to buy houses.
Yeah, like big houses, just to get the vibe. But of course, I'm far from there.
No.
But that's the inspiration. Like wow, I love houses, like the art of selling property. And that's it. But I don't have any knowledge at the moment.
Okay. So, well, that's very, very interesting journey that you have shared with
us. This is my first time sharing this, man.
That's awesome. Thanks for opening up with us.
Sure.
Okay, so you have gone through an interesting journey. I believe there's a lot of ups and downs. So far, many times, many people always say that family has always been a pillar of strength to support you throughout the entire journey. I believe your family, your mom, your dad, everybody
Totally, man. Wow, totally. Awesome. I think that's my first key of success is to seek blessing from my parents, my family.
Yeah, big shout out to your family.
Yeah, my family members. So I don't think my mom had a Twitch. So
you go home and teach her and show her the Twitch.
She can't even WhatsApp, man.
Yeah.
She can't even type a reply. So anyway,
if somebody is saying hi to you, before we continue, let's take a look at what the comments on the Twitch. Do you know this particular person?
No, I have no idea. But hello, thank you for tuning in.
Congratulations, Syafiq.
Thank you, Sanok.
This is beautiful. And let's take a look at Facebook. We have Melvin Tan. Oh, my energy. Thank you, bro.
Nice.
And who is this?
So Logan is my student. So hello Logan, shout out to you. Thank you, Is always catching all my events. And of course Ridwan, our friends Tini, Mr. Izwan. Yeah, that's my.
Hey Ridwan, yo!
Thank you for tuning in, man.
Yeah. And who is this?
Yeah, that's another senior friend. Yeah, Izwan.
Nice. You see that? Paige.
Oh, that's you, man.
Yeah, he said, hello, Uncle Jason. That's my niece.
Oh, cute.
Hello, Paige. And then, who's that?
Oh, Fauzi. Hello, Fauzi. Yeah, he's the guy that create a beautiful new. Shout out to this new space. Parlor Singapore, located at 14001. So Fauzi played an important role in designing that space. So
for you,
for the whole shop house.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I can say it's an acoustic specialist.
The shop house is it where your Greek culture is?
Yeah, I can't wait to share about this new studio, this new shop house that I just relocated.
Earlier on, you mentioned that you are the founder of Greek culture. Can you care to share with us more about Greek culture? What you guys are actually doing? Your vision. Not all the business thing. But just let him share with you guys.
I think let me just share the future or the upcoming plan.
Sure.
I'm happy to share with you guys for the first time online. We're gonna expand.
Oh.
So we're gonna really focusing on group classes for real. More exciting news. So
sorry to interrupt. Classes as in for Ableton Live classes.
Yep, Ableton Live classes focusing on music production, introductory on how to use Ableton Live.
Nice.
Beat making on how to perform your music. Using all these MIDI controllers around me, these colored MIDI controllers.
Looks very, very fanciful.
Yeah, so I actually, if you guys don't know, I just shared on my social media. We are finding other assistant Ableton Live trainer under Greek Culture.
Nice.
So thank you to those that send all your CVs and profile to us. So yeah,
Where can they send it to? Just straight away go
actually
and...
close already lah.
Close already.
Yeah, but if you want, please, you can just send at our email, hello@grid-culture.com.
Grid, will you care to spell out for us?
GRID-culture, CULTURE.com.
Right.
Yep.
Just attention to Syafiq. Okay.
Yeah.
Since he says it's already close, the moment you attention to him, he will need to open up and read it, right?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay, so currently at Grid Culture, how many full-time can I consider them as full-time staff?
At the moment, I'm a one-man show.
Wow.
But
and it's expanding.
yeah, and I got a business partner now.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jay Fu or Jay Funk is a business partner of mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we are really ready to go to expand, to have more serious planning events, programs coming up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds very, very interesting. So I believe whatever stuff that you guys has planned at Grid Culture, all your student has the opportunity to expose to it. Do they have the chance to even perform?
That's one of the plans.
Awesome.
Yep.
So if you're keen to learn about Ableton Live, and this is the man, you can even go to him or even go to his school, Grid Culture, to attend his course. And at the same time, he also will try to expand more exposure for you. Am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, when it comes to the workshop, how long is your workshop? Is there any introductory workshop? Is there any require a high commitment? What kind of workshop that have few sessions?
So I think the better way to put it is like lesson packages.
Mm-hmm.
So the introductory could be very short. The shortest lesson package that I'm offering could be just 3 hours.
Okay.
The longest could be 15 hours.
3 hours or 15.
So 15, I can say it's like 10 lessons. That's the longest at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And the middle could be 4 lessons, and that's around 7.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by the end of the entire whatever package that I'm going for, what will I get in return if I'm the student?
So definitely knowledge, more confidence to make music.
No need to eat candy.
No, that's a very bad way
Sorry,
to.
I'm gonna use that on him the whole night.
It's got a bad idea, man. Yeah, so you can get a certification of completion
Is it by you guys or
by Greek Culture,
Okay.
and then with an Ableton certified trainer.
Nice.
We make sure that the cert one day will be relevant in Singapore.
Oh, I could use it to advance.
You never know, because I think being the Ableton certified trainer, that's we complement or give some credibility
Right.
of learning in Greek Culture.
Right.
So certificate, and then definitely also just a heads up, we're gonna open up like Greek Culture community actually. So once you enroll to Greek Culture, we'll meet the other students. So I'm giving some hints and planning in the future. So it's like a pool of creative students, people under Greek Culture.
That you can mingle around, exchange ideas.
Yes.
With the same level of synergy, the kind of ideas. You never know where you can bring you. You might even
Correct.
form your own groupie, right?
Correct.
A boy band.
Yeah, I mean not being like a group just on our own, but at least a student can learn from student. I can also learn from them. So that synergy is really important. So now we are expanding. I'm able to have more energy and time to start slowly opening up all this stuff.
Wow, that's a very, very interesting plan, and definitely see those business plans that you share with me and the rest of the listener. It's awesome. Am I right?
Thank
to say
you.
That? Yeah. So you mentioned that you yourself and your another business partner, and there are other trainers.
Not at the moment.
No, at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
not at the moment.
So purely the courses purely.
I'm
by you.
I'm the one man show. I'm the guy that's gonna conduct all the lessons. Mostly still private lessons, 1-to-1.
Okay.
So once
One to one, as in you come, we come to you to your studio.
Actually, that's the first thing that I would encourage. Come to the studio because of the facilities. It's a semi-professional studio. It's really nice to learn with proper equipments and monitors, that kind of stuff. But certain students, currently I still have few students that I will travel to their place and conduct private lessons at their convenience.
It's like private tuition, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, if I would want to sign up, do I need to have any prerequisite knowledge?
That's a good question, man.
Do I must know how to play piano, play percussion, so that I have in sync or in link with you?
Prerequisite, let's cover that. Honestly, you don't need to have any musical knowledge or
Right.
prerequisite.
Oh,
Just come in with an open heart and at least have a passion of music. That's
Okay.
it.
okay.
Because I don't have any background learning keyboard. I can't play the guitar. I can't sing. I'm not proud of my weaknesses. I'm still learning it. Okay, but with the software, it's magical. I can express myself really well, even though I'm not familiar with the keys. There's always other ways of delivering and putting your emotions into the software.
Wow.
Yeah.
Emotions. The
Yeah.
keyword emotions. You must have passion. You must have a liking of music. Any particular genre?
No.
Like black metal.
Not yet so far, but you can influence. You always can try something.
Especially these days, a lot of cross-platform from different genre coming in. Like for example, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, even a gospel band like Planet Shakers. They even have DJs inside there.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So this is to widen up
Yeah.
the perspective of electronic music.
Correct.
Like I always receive these like Ableton Live, or when I mention electronic music production,
Right.
it always goes back to like EDM, like club music, like
By right, EDM is the general word
Yeah.
for electronic
Dance.
music.
Correct.
It's not nothing against Ultra Festival. Definitely nothing against it. But there is people kind of brand it as the kind of EDM music.
just another genre, I could say.
Correct.
So there's ambience, there's like drum and bass, a lot of sub-genre like lo-fi, chill wave.
right.
sampling,
If you
yeah.
have Spotify, you can just key in the kind of particular genre,
Yep.
and definitely there will be a huge list for you to explore. Am I right to say
Yeah,
that?
that's right.
Okay, so what is your specialty in music genre?
Whew. That's interesting.
That sounds like PSLE question, right?
I
PSLE
think
over already.
I'm more into of the improvisation area.
Oh, because you do live show.
Exactly.
What kind of
yeah.
live show are you referring to?
Like, so basically, I started producing music, soundscape for theatre and dance production.
Theater as in people will perform live.
Yeah,
And then you just improvise whatever.
exactly.
Wow. Do you need to rehearse together with them?
Yes, of course, we need to rehearse. I could say like maybe 50-50, 50% like being rehearsed, another 50% is just like improvise, and you have to put yourself in a place, and sometimes the dancer will react towards the sound that I'm triggering, and I'm, as a sound designer, also compliments the movement or the choreography that they are moving. So
Oh.
yeah, I love that idea of bouncing back, and there's a press of element on stage.
Has any point of your performance that things didn't go according to plan, and you have a plan B?
Yes, actually. Yeah, of course. That's quite common. You feel that you're gonna provide this certain energy, but they can't read it. The dancers or the cast can't read it, so I have to quickly switch it and then try other stuff
You mean
So-
on the spot?
on the spot. Yeah,
Wow, that's your plan B.
yeah.
Has your computer failed on you before?
Oh, nope. Thankfully, never.
Because every time when people talk about using computer, electronical stuff, it just died.
Yeah, it happens.
It
Like-
happens. But
yeah.
never happened to you before.
No, man, don't jinx it. Jason, don't jinx it. After this show, I'll make sure that.
To be honest, I'm very curious. What would he do? What his plan B would be gonna be?
Oh my god, man. I have to back up with a plan C, I think. But don't jinx it. Hopefully everything gonna go smoothly.
Okay, before we continue, let's take a look in Twitch, see what are the rest of our listeners saying. Earlier on, okay. Hello, Uncle Jason. Somebody greet me. Kid G Music. I know who you are.
Uncle again.
No. That's Robin, right? Good boy, Robin. And Singapore seems like the place to be more. The music scene. Greeting from the UK.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Thank you, Sano.
What's the time over there right now? 9 hours. Maybe 3 p.m.
I have no idea, man.
Or 6. Oh no, sorry. 6 hours would be about 2 or
2.
1. Yeah.
Yep.
So who else is on? Okay. Who is this? Oh, okay. My friend, Kashef. What else that we want to say? Oh yeah, earlier on, Darren mentioned I saw something. What? Something about EDM thing. Wait, you deleted? Wait, you? Oh, Darren said. Darren, he's here. Our producer in the studio. He
Yeah,
said
shout out to
EDM is
Darren.
Such,
Dr. Full Music.
yeah, EDM is such a dirty word nowadays. Oh, the Dr. Fu. Oh man, I'm not gonna say that. you guys, you're on Twitch. You yourself can go and read this.
The art of Twitch.
Okay. The moment you say okay, Sanok, he say that the moment you say the computer has never died, the stream went into buffering.
See, blame it on Jason. He jinxed it, not me. I'm the good guy.
Okay, so UK right now is 12:30 p.m.
Oh, nice.
Good afternoon, man. Okay, let's take a look in Facebook. Who else was there? Okay.
That's Muru, man. Mr. Muru. Hello. Oh, that's Jay. That's my partner.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hello. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Jay. Those are watching us on Facebook. And who else? Somebody promoting for you, saying that Greek culture is the best place to learn music production in Ableton Live from scratch.
Thank you, Logan.
Well, with
yeah,
the-
he
with the
completed. He completed.
Oh, he's one. Oh, yeah, you mentioned he's one of your students.
He's one of my students. He completed the
full,
one.
the 15 hours.
Correct.
Wow, awesome.
And yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. Big rooms, big room house, lots of subgenre.
Vinny, that's right. That's another friend of mine. Hello, Tamizi, and my primary school friend.
Mars.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so before we go to the continue having a chit chat with our brother here, Syafiq, let me share with you our plan and our order for the show for ART. The first segment will be 30 minutes of chit chatting, and the second segment, and followed by DJ showcase. For today, will be a special showcase. We'll be doing a hybrid mix, which means we will jam. We never plan anything.
Improvise as usual.
Yeah, improvise, which means I need a laptop to lock on. So this particular Ableton Live has this particular function. What is it called?
It's called Link.
Link.
And we're gonna sync record box. This is our first time doing this. So basically, what
Record
Link
box
does?
is by Pioneer.
Pioneer, okay.
Yes, this link function and able to link with Ableton Live, which means Ableton Live will be the master that control the BPM.
Yep.
So everything will be in sync. And how this is been synced is through
The Wi-Fi.
the cloud system.
The network, yeah.
the network. So after our jam sessions, there will be coming our part 2, which is the continue of our chit-chatting about Syafiq will be showing
I think I
us.
answered most of the stuff already, no?
Don't worry, I'll come up with more things about the candy and the butterfly effects.
Okay.
See, tonight I'm gonna poke you with that. Okay, and while we're setting up, okay, just hang on, give us a moment. And let me see here, what do we need? Darren, do we need anything else?
I think we need to do a quick line check if we need to resync.
It's supposed to be. Is it syncing right now?
We are still linked. But we can try certain bars.
Yeah.
Just to ensure.
Okay, I'll just click play then, and I'll just.
You're gonna start now?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna start
that's
now.
quick.
Yeah, that's quick, right? So hope you enjoy the jam session. Alright. How guys? That was a super kind of like improvisation of jamming, man. Did we actually plan for it?
No,
Yeah.
I got limited stuff here only. So thank you, Jason, for the nice groove.
Yeah. Okay. So earlier on, I took out this headphone. Audix is from a brand from US. So a big shout to Acoustic and Lighting System Private Limited, and thanks Christoire for passing me this headphone to use. Remember to check out their website, which is the facebook.com acoustic lighting. The next the future episode, I'll be doing a review about this particular headphone and of course other products that they are gonna pass to me. Alright, Chris, stay tuned for it. So let us take a look at our friends. Wow, everybody is like going crazy, going like,
There's too many emojis.
All the emojis,
The Twitch
all
language.
the Twitch language. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy yourself with our, didn't really rehearse or prepare for anything.
Just jamming.
Yeah, basically just jamming and enjoying ourselves. Some parts we actually, hiccups, but who cares? Most important, everybody's enjoying the live.
My loop is not
performance.
working because it's too swingy. So I'm like, sorry, African loops.
No worries. Because sometimes there are some, not say restriction, there are some issues. Sometimes, like just now when I was looking at you pressing all the knobs, buttons, I was like, what on earth are you doing, man? Can you roughly share with us?
Yeah, I can. So basically what I did, I just prepared this session half an hour before we set up. So what I did, I got a lot of one-shots. What do I mean by one-shots? Are just like African percussion instruments. So for example, let me give you a quick demo.
Okay.
So, okay, let me reduce my, something like this.
So individual button has been already assigned.
Yeah, so this is ready made. Like I just dropped the one shots and then this is called push anyway. This is Ableton
Okay,
push.
can we take a look? Can we take a look on the top view? How the
closest one, I
push
think.
looks like. Yep.
So if you can see on my screen here,
Where? Screen. Okay.
my Ableton live screen,
Yep.
I'm using the drum rack to just load a lot of one shots. So these are the samples that I got. So now it's not that interesting.
It's so easy.
Yeah. So how do I improvise? Firstly, I just put a delay. So on my push, I can control the dry and wet. So now it gives more
So
tone.
hang on. This device is called
This is push.
push.
From-
P-U-S-H.
Yep.
Push.
Push 2.
Push 2. 2
Yeah.
as in the
Number 2. This
number
is the
two.
second edition.
by
Ableton.
Ableton itself.
Yep.
This is their own hardware.
Yes. Can you just lift it up? Yeah, like this.
Yeah, own hardware.
Exactly.
Yeah. We actually have the same logo. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically this is the Ableton.
You can share this. You got this t-shirt from our first Ableton Live meetup.
Yeah.
So, and then I put some effects. So now there's a delay.
So each individual button you must assign.
Actually, I don't have to assign. So push comes with their own layouts.
Okay.
So I can just drag multiple one shots. They will automatically assign for you.
Oh.
Of course, you can always reorganize it on either the push itself or on the software. So I'm pretty happy with this layout itself. So you can.
I was looking at it. You're pressing this button called layout.
Yep, there's 3 layouts now. So I'm using this. Could be a sequencer.
How would you know which layout you're in?
You can see from the view here. This shows like 16 velocities. I'm not sure whether they can see that, but it's okay. And then loop selector is sequencer, for example. Let me reduce the delay. So I just sequence them like this and just play. Hold on there. It could be a sequencer,
Ah.
something like that.
So it's currently is playing at the BPM that we will.
Yeah.
Okay, it was 120 BPM.
Yep.
Okay, that's
So-
interesting.
Yeah, other than that, what I'm doing is just activate this repeat button, and it becomes like a quick roll.
Ooh, that sounds like machine gun.
Yeah, once you put effects, it's. Whoop, there's a long sample there. Yeah, that's it actually. So of course I put delays and then playing back certain feedbacks.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. So for those just tuned in and watching us live on Twitch or Facebook, I'd like to introduce and welcome everybody for this
Hello.
A.R.T show for this evening. If you realize that our regular host Rafidin is not here with us, he's basically somewhere else busy. He's working. Because our show usually is at the last Wednesday of the month, but because of some other shows, we have to make it on Tuesday. But don't worry, we definitely will be back on the last Wednesday of the month. And today we have our guest here, which is his name is Syafiq Halid.
Yep.
And he is from Greek Culture. He's the founder of Greek Culture, and he also the very, very first Singapore Ableton certified trainer. So tonight, earlier on of the segment, I have actually interviewed him about his life, his passion, how does he actually got into the Ableton Live, into the music scene, even into the art scene. And of course, he shared with us about all the butterfly thing and all the candy eating, and that's how he maintained his current sexy size, I would say. Yeah.
Sexy, thanks.
Oh.
Thank you.
And of course, we also I've also covers and asking him what if this is not the track that he is gonna take, and what was his plan C? And he say
Property agent.
it's totally out of this
Don't
world.
judge me, guys. This is the first time I'm sharing this answer.
Yeah, and all jobs are all well respected. You know, nothing goes against it, nothing personal. But you know, from art to property agent, that's a very, very interesting. You know, the other degree of it. And of course, he'll share with us about his getting the certification. Is not that easy journey. And of course, he has gone through all the butterfly thing, and that's why I keep on disturbing him about the candy eating to maintain his sexy size.
Yeah.
And of course, before this, we actually had an impromptu jam session, which I used a Pioneer record box, and then he used Ableton Live, and we used a particular function. It's called
Link.
Link, L-I-N-K, link. And this means that we are being linked together with the same BPM. That he will be the master. He's set at 120 BPM. And how are we going to link about it? Is it using a cable? No, definitely. Based on today's technology we are using, wireless, Wi-Fi signal. And of course, thanks to our producer allowing us to use his Wi-Fi.
Thank you, Darren.
Yes, thank you, Darren. And of course, we also share about his Greek Culture. He's the founder, and Greek Culture, he actually has already expanded, and he's looking for a pool of talented people to share music knowledge, or even to teach his students. Yep. And of course, he's the main lead, one and only.
At the moment.
At that moment, lead trainer for Ableton Live for his students.
Yeah.
And for those who are interested and keen to learn about Ableton Live, even though you have zero knowledge. Zero knowledge, but you have a passion for music and music making, he's the man you should look out for.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for this current segment, we're going to look into how this particular software called Ableton Live. But before we dive into that, I'm very, very curious. There are so many music making software out there, and why do you choose this?
Naturally, I feel that Ableton is more robust, flexible, and it caters to my need specifically.
Okay, because earlier on you mentioned that you use it for live performance.
Yeah, for live performance on theater production on stage. So why is it so easy? Because I can just drop a loop at random loops. So for example, can I show it now?
Yes, please.
So I got this. I just downloaded this few weeks ago. Never tried this before. I thought I'm able to use this during our jam session, but it's a bit tricky because it's straight, really rich in the African language.
Okay.
So, for example, I downloaded these free samples.
Okay.
Let's drop them. We call this in the session view. If
Okay.
you look on the screen.
Before we go into this hardware, can we share with us about the interface of this particular software?
Yeah. So the interesting part about Ableton Live, we have two different views.
Mm-hmm.
One, let me just open up the Cursor Pro. Yep. So we have the session view. You're looking at all these, a lot of colorful clips, rectangles, and square boxes.
Mm.
Usually people get really scared with this view. We call this view session view. And then you can also toggle to the next view, which is the arrangement view. This is the conventional view where people always record their music in linear way from 0 second to 4 minutes, or their arrangement using this.
Okay, this is the view that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, most producer or arranger, music makers, they are using this view.
Okay, so we have two views on
Yep.
Ableton Live. So usually which view will you be looking at and during your performance?
For performance, for me, I'm using the session view.
Okay.
Like I said, as simple as just dropping a loops. So I got, I think around 7 loops here. You see Afro-Cuban. Let me play. I can just use the mouse to play it now.
Okay, so each individual row, which is the...
We call track.
Track.
Or
Okay.
you mean this, right?
Yes, yes.
Yep, it's a track.
Okay. Oh,
So in this audio track, I
Right.
can load up multiple loops.
okay.
Doesn't matter what kind of tempo you are at, because in Ableton we have this feature called warp, or audio stretching.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, let me demo now.
Yes, yes.
What do I mean by that? Naturally, you can see that the tempo is at 118 BPM, but the master tempo or the master BPM is at 120.
That's
So
right.
let me play this Afro-Cuban loop. Is that crackling sound?
Yeah, sounds like my previous episode with my vinyls.
Is it?
Yes.
So it's okay. So let me just show you what is it. So it's 120. I can even speed it up for
Ooh.
145 and everything just sync together. Even for this. My bad. Yep, something like that. So that's the beauty about using loops in session view.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a software using mouse to click.
Yeah.
And this is the particular hardware. It becomes the software into your actual hand.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the reason why Ableton design push is you want to have a different workflow,
Right.
not just to stare at the screen and using the trackpad or the mouse to make music.
Okay.
So this is another alternative or an extended techniques
So
to create music.
if I don't have my laptop, can I bring this around?
No, you can't do that, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So this is a MIDI controller.
right.
You need the Ableton Live. You need to hook up the Ableton Live in order for you to work together with Push.
Okay. Is this that I must buy Push in order to use this, or there are other brands?
You mean the MIDI controller?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to buy Push
Okay.
specifically. There are other MIDI controllers like
Okay.
the short, typical A.R.T, Innovation.
Okay. Do we have one? I think I saw one down there.
They're really
right?
cute. Yeah, some
Yeah.
like Launchpad, you know.
Yeah. Let me
Yep.
get our producer Darren to take for us and show it. And of course, the other one, which is the mini, with the keyboard down there.
Yep,
That one also can use, right?
it's Teenage Engineering. So you can even use Innovation, Launchpad to make music. You don't have to specifically use this.
So I also can use this.
Okay, this one a bit too expensive, okay?
Oh, the feel.
I do not encourage the beginner to buy this, okay? Thanks, Darren.
Why? What's wrong with this? This is like, I can feel the way the premium feel, the premium, I don't know, the whole thing just feel premium.
Yeah, this is the OP one by Teenage Engineering. I think it's analog, semi-analog, right? Digital, right? And yeah, you can even sample. You can even put like FM radio and sample inside.
Yep, look at this.
It's quite
It has also
common.
speaker.
It's quite common
Speaker.
controller for people to use with Ableton Live also.
And this is very small and compact compared to yours. It's like 4
yeah.
times.
Yes, 4 times. But we have a LED view here.
Yeah,
multicolor.
The not say the downside. I would say the disadvantage side is that I do not have a screen
Definitely.
compared to yours. So what is the difference with screen and without screen?
So the major difference is that I don't have to look at a laptop.
Ah,
I can almost jam, make music from scratch, from all these parameters,
Okay.
and then just toggle around to mix. So this is the mixer view. Can use the encoders or the knobs to mix the levels. I can see my MIDI clips. I can even see my audio waves on the push. So to be honest, I rarely look at the screen. I mean, on my laptop, I rely a lot on the push because of the screen here.
Okay. Before we get into the screen thing, let's take a look at our Twitch. Our viewer has mentioned something. Uno Sound. He said, cool. Didn't know you could share it with different music software besides Ableton.
The link thing. Do you sometimes combine the
Do
session
you
view?
sometimes combine the session view with the arrangement view during a live set?
To be honest, I've not tried that. But yes, you can combine both actually, depending on your live set itself. There's certain ways on why you need both arrangement and session view. But for me, I'll prefer session view only for my live set.
Definitely, because you know what you're triggering, you know what you're calling out the thing.
Yeah, I can start, stop, loop, and then re-triggers, re-sample within my own loops.
On the spot?
On the spot.
Even with the live performance that's ongoing?
Yep.
Wow, isn't that butterfly and eat candy time again?
With a lot of practice and muscle memory, I can achieve that.
Okay, cool. And then to answer you that, you can share with different software besides Ableton. Yes, we just found last night.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about this, just visit ableton.com. It's under Ableton link. They will show you all the link enabled
Software.
app software.
Yes.
Yep. There's hundreds of iOS or Android apps that you can also link together.
Wow, these days, you are not alone. Everybody should be coming together, tapping on each other and link up and then do jam. Just like what we did earlier on.
Yeah, the purpose they just want to encourage people to jam.
That's right.
With others.
Okay. It's not just particular brands.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see on Facebook. And then who is this?
Noradi. Yeah, that's my Polymates.
Polymates.
Yeah.
Saying awesome bits.
Thank you, Adi.
And then
another Syafiq. He's a friend of mine. We share the same name. He's a professional photographer.
Oh.
Yes.
Did he take he or she?
It's a he.
Okay, did he take photograph for your wedding?
Yes. His team actually. His company and his team. Not Syafiq. I think he has another booking.
Okay.
But his team. You're right. Good guess.
Okay. Alice Chua, she's my godmom. She's also watching us. Hi, godmom.
Hello.
Hi, mom.
Thank you.
And then Tini, she says that I have Launchpad Mini because I'm tiny.
That's a good one. I think I saw a Launchpad Mini before.
Yeah, you got more gears actually, right? She has more toys. Okay, let's come back to last part with this from the Twitch. Okay, Uno Sound says, cool, thank you, sir, so much for answering.
My pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. And Kashef, Culture says that Ableton link. Okay, everything is down there. You can download the categories.
Thanks for the link.
Yeah, hope.
So resourceful.
Yeah, of course. Earlier on, you say you enjoy the cool music that while you're working. At this hour, it's almost like 9:30.
It's quick, man. 9:20.
9:20. Okay, let's dive back to the panel. The wave thing, as it shows exactly the same as the Ableton.
Yep, you're right.
The software. Okay.
So whatever I can even load a new tracks on my push. I don't have to go to software. So it's reflecting exactly whatever I'm doing
Right.
at the software.
Okay. So what else?
Yeah, maybe when I talk about the CD music.
Okay.
Since
Yeah. So greet culture. Earlier, when we have a private conversation, you mentioned to me that greet culture
is
collaborating with
CD music.
You
so
want to give a big shout out?
Yeah, shout out to CD music for supporting greet culture since day one. And we have for the first time, I'm offering, or City Music and Greek Culture is sharing this code. So I think
Code. What code is that? Where can you get this code? Is it on Twitch only?
so. It's on the screen now. So
Okay.
basically, how do you use the code? It's a 5% off from any total bill if you purchase all these 5 products. If you want to get push, you want to get the software,
Whoa.
just copy the code and then make sure you put it in before you check out.
Okay, so they must go to City Music website
yes,
to
correct,
purchase.
correct.
And then before checking out, they push in this codes.
Yes, there are
Just
5
5 of them.
Yeah, that's if you want to buy 5 of it.
Do I need to buy 5 of them? What's the difference? Can you tell us? Number one.
Yeah,
is
sure.
what?
Okay, that's a good question. So basically, let me go one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Number one is the push bundle. You basically get this push here, this MIDI controller with Suite, the software. Suite means the full version of the software. You get everything.
You mean there isn't a full version at all?
Yeah. So there's
Oh.
3 different editions.
Okay.
Intro, the lightest.
Okay.
A lot of limitations. Cheapest. Second, the standard. And then lastly,
Standard.
Suite.
Yes. So what's a standard and suite?
Basically, the biggest difference will be the Max for Life. So Max is a visual programming where you can create your own devices, instruments using Max MSP. Yeah, that's another
It's another language for
language.
me.
But also, you can download because it's open source. You can download any devices that people have been created at the website.
Okay.
So that's the biggest difference between Suite and Standard. Other than that, just number of instruments
Do
and
you
number
know
of
how to
audio
use
effects. Super basic.
Okay.
Yep.
Never mind. Maybe next in our future episode, but then you'll be expert. I'll invite you back again as a
Sure.
guest to showcase to us. And then for number 2, push to instrument live intro. That's the one. Live.
Yes.
Intro bundle.
Correct. So we got the Suite bundle, and then second we have the push to and with the intro bundle.
Okay, and number 3rd one will be just purely
All
software.
3, 4, 5 are purely softwares from Suite to Standard to intro.
So they just need to visit citymusic.com.sg, click on the products that you wish to buy.
Yep.
Okay, and then before checking out, you just key in the promotion code.
Yep.
And you'll be entitled
5%.
5%.
Actually, you will also get a free 30-minute free lesson in Greek culture.
Oh,
Yep.
30 minutes.
Yep.
Awesome. That's definitely a very, very awesome deal. So, screenshot this promotion code. You never know when you need it to buy it. So
Exactly.
just buy it now because you can't travel anyway.
That's a good
Just
reason to buy.
Might as well just stay at home, make music, make sense of it. You never know. One
Yeah.
day, you come up with your own EP.
Yeah, it's nothing to lose, just to gain new knowledge.
Yeah, and then of course got to know this wonderful guy at Greek Culture, and then
you.
they have more installation with all the preparations that for his students to have more exposures, right?
Yes.
Okay, come. So let's come back here to our. So how? Okay, can we look into your screen? How do you assign individual sound?
Okay, so for example, can I open up a new live set?
Yes,
to be
please.
fair.
Yes, please.
So if this is the first time you're opening
So
a
I
live
go
set,
to File, go to Live, a very typical software function. Yep.
So this is the default view if you open up a new live set.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you load your loops? So you can download loops there's many websites that actually
Resources. Yeah, and recently they had somebody, some production actually released thousands of loops for people to download for free.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
got one samples here from One Man Tribe. Let me find the whole name. So you can Google this.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can do, you see they give me like 2 different folders.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just focus on the loops first. I can just grab the whole loop like this and just drag on the audio track, because we are using the samples. The samples are in audio format. And how do I know? You can see the format at the back. And basically what do I mean by audio format is basically audio waveforms.
So you just click and drag.
Exactly.
That's simple.
Yep. And then
Oh.
if you look carefully here on the bottom left here, underneath the editor, there's this warp function, and that's where I told you guys that whatever tempo that the loop gave to you, you can always change with the master tempo. It's always synced together.
Awesome.
We won't go out of sync, so that's amazing.
So will the key change if the tempo change?
Let's try. So the answer is no.
Okay.
Okay, so typically if you slow down a tempo, they'll give you that a very low
Yeah.
effect because you slow down the tempo, and then if you speed up, there's these chipmunks.
Yes,
Right.
chipmunks.
So let's try the first sample here. Let me bring down the level a little bit. Is that okay, Darren? Okay, so
The sound distorted.
cracking, okay. Sorry about that, but quickly again, let me go down really quick.
Hey,
Doesn't change
it's
the
still
pitch
same.
exactly. And then if I speed up, yeah.
Okay.
Same goes for a pitch instrument.
Okay. Let's adjust down there. No, adjust the cable.
Oh, okay. Let me just.
So that's very, very interesting. You know, you just drag and drop and just assign and just throw it there. So anything else that if I don't use drag and drop, can I use the push machine to push tool to help me to assign the?
Yeah, you can actually. So I can open up a track, a device, okay, like this. I press audio. What I can do, just press clip. Then we say press browse to load the sample, and I just press browse. So basically, what I'm loading now is just loops. So let me try guitar. It's gonna be random. Okay, let's try drum loops. Yeah, I can now immediately. I just load up one audio clip here.
Without looking onto your computer.
Exactly.
Okay, so now the screen is so important. Tini, you realize this? You need push tool, not the mini one that without any screen at all.
But you still can make music.
Use the code and buy, Tini. Use the code and buy. You enjoy some 5% discount, you know?
Thanks for promo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how easy. So now I can even blend two samples or two loops at together. So I'm gonna play the drum groove now. Let me bring back the tempo at 120. I can type it up. Let's play. So I can even stop the clip here. Let's play the drum loop. They're just loaded using the push. Still distorting.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
But it's okay.
And then now I can even use the encoder on the left to push up the tempo. And then let's match with other loops. So let's wait for the next count in and just launch it.
Both will be in sync.
Yeah, the African loop I should say is a bit, like I said, it's very swingy. But I can
What
always
do you
swap
mean by
it.
swingy?
There's a natural vibe and groove to that African loop here on the red track here. So
Okay, that term that you use, swingy, is it a very typical technical term or the music production term?
it's a common term
Okay.
for music makers or musicians to describe a certain feel or the way of the groove is playing. So mostly like jazz, they play not always on the beat. They tend to drag and then speed up the playing of the instrument. So that's why you call it swing. So you have this very nice groove for you to dance rather than very straight beat, robotic beat. So they play
which is on the
it's always on the beat. So swing is like behind the time, forward time. So that's
Okay.
another language.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to some people, like just now earlier on, I like hear it's like, oh, is it out of sync?
I think it's not.
Not.
I think it's not. It's still on the beat,
Yeah.
but it's loose.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bit confused, but it's not out of sync actually.
Okay. So, other than the simplicity of using Ableton, which is the drag and drop, the sound, the loops, what actually had taught you that this is the software to use rather than other music making software?
That's a good that's a good question.
Because the interface, when the first time when I use Ableton Live, it looks much complex. It seems like there's many things you hide at the side.
Yeah. See, I can always hide unnecessary views like the input and outputs. I don't need that.
Okay.
It's always important to make sure that it's a clean view so you can only focus on the creative side. I should say the session view itself, again, of mix and match loops and MIDI is the main thing that intrigued me about making music really quick. If I want to say, other than that, is also sampling. If I want to show what is sampling, for example.
Okay, before you go there, for the viewers and listeners out there that you're listening right now, if you have personal encounter with Ableton Live, do drop us a comment in the Twitch channel or even Facebook channel. Let us know, why do you choose Ableton Live in the first place other than other softwares?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting answers. So I mentioned sampling.
That's right.
So for example, this particular African loop. Okay. So let me play that again.
Hopefully.
Let me stop. So is there any way that we can...
That cracking sound, is it recorded? Because later you can...
The sound was fine, right? It's okay, never mind. So we have this loop here. So just let's focus on the software first.
Okay.
What I can do is to open up a new MIDI track. This is one of my favorite instruments. Go to simpler, and I'm gonna show you. We can immediately sample this guy. Again? Oh yeah, sorry about that. So I just load up a simpler. So simpler is a sampling instrument, and it says here drop sample here in simpler. I will just drag this Afro-Cuban loop that I was playing earlier. So now I can toggle 3 different views, the classic, one shot and slice. So let me just quickly go on to slice and check this out. You can see that it has a lot of lines or markers automatically assigned or cut the transient or the wave of this African. So if I jump onto my push now, these are the new instrument, the sampling instrument that has created for me. So now it has been chopped to individual transient. So I can easily, for example, I just wanna start a bit using this, or maybe this one. I can just sequence it. I'm gonna tap to this note here. Hold on, let me find another one. Okay, this seems good. And I can just sequence it now. Or let me stop the other one. So see what I did here. I'm using the simpler to cut the waves. Slice it. I don't have to do the slicing by myself.
Wow.
And then I choose a particular sound, and then I sequence using the push, so you can create different sorts of pattern.
That's crazy, man.
This is one of the easiest way to describe sampling with push, and then just sequence one of the note and then put it into the push, and it sequences by itself.
Wow. But do you do this during the live, or this one you really during pre?
I can do this on live. It's quite common for me. If I have ideas that I just did that during the jamming session.
Oh, just now?
Yeah. I tried because the loop keep on failing on me, so I keep quickly like drag that thing, just get one slice of the samples and then try to sequence it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that quite easily on live.
That's very, very interesting. Let's take a look at Twitch. Somebody had mentioned something. I'm not sure we actually pronounce your nick correctly. Sanoko. So says that you really enjoy yourself. Syafiq seems like a really lovely guy with a lot of talent.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. He's lovely. Like I really replied to you that I said, great that you're enjoying yourself. And yes, Syafiq is a very nice guy. And he also says that the sound of the drums reminds me of who is that?
Ruchi Sakamoto. He's a very prominent producer from Japan.
No, from the band.
Which
Yellow, what? Orchestra, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Magic Orchestra. I can't remember. Oh, YMO.
That's the acronym.
Yeah, YMO. It's so difficult to get hold of his vinyl. It's always sold out, even though the price is kind of like, not say crazy, but it's $100 or $200 over dollars. It's just always sold out.
You own any of
No,
his vinyl?
I can't get hold of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but YMO I could. Is very. Have you heard YMO stuff?
Actually, I listened to his music,
Yeah,
his production more than I think YMO is quite
yeah.
not my generation. I can say.
Hey,
Yeah. So
you're
I heard
right.
of it.
You're right. It's beyond my generation
Yes.
too. How I got to beside me, how do you got to know them?
I think his name just spread like wildfire. A lot of interviews.
Right?
I think he has a very interesting approach in music
Okay.
and his persona also.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Let me just spend a bit more time checking him out. So that's it.
Okay. So how I got to know YMO is basically from my Japanese music teacher. Yeah. So he's a great fan and he's so crazy and he introduced everything to us. And then we even have to sing one of their song. It's not easy for me to sing Japanese.
So you have to learn that?
Yes.
Do you have to perform?
No, apparently, thank God. But it's just that we try
I'm
our
just about to ask you to sing now, actually.
No, we try our best. This is not karaoke session. It's all about you, the guest for our studio. Okay, is Darren gonna do something for us? Sounds okay. Okay, Syafiq, you
try?
want to do a test?
Okay,
How
let's do a
does it
quick sound check.
Because what's gonna happen in our next segment is that
Yeah,
so much
a
better.
bit.
Yeah.
Some cracking there.
Because our next segment, Syafiq, is gonna demonstrate a live set.
Yeah, I will.
Showcase. Not demonstrate, it's showcasing.
Yeah, I'll be showcasing. I will perform.
What have you preparing for us?
Just a new track that I've just released. I mean, just a personal work from my online festival a few months back.
Online festival.
Online festival,
What
yeah.
was that?
So I attended this program to further my knowledge using Ableton Live. So it's a 2-month program called Transmute. Shout out to my mentor. Her name is Laura Escade. She's the first Ableton certified trainer in the world, based in LA. So we have to perform like a 5 to 10 minute set. So I created this song mainly for that online program.
Wow.
And then, yeah, actually, I did send that track to Syndicate, but I'm not sure where they're gonna land. Yeah, for the first time. So they're gonna compile certain stuff. So after, I think a month ago, but it's really nothing serious. This is just another work, which I'm not really gonna say like, oh, this is my new single or whatever, but just another work that I'm keeping. So I'm gonna perform it again tonight.
Wow. Okay.
It's been a while, man. So
Let's try again.
let's try again.
Okay, let's try whether that sounds good. Yep. Volume is up.
Okay, let me bring up my interface. Yeah, still a bit.
It just sounds fun.
Strange. But anyway, because of time, we need to dive into Syafiq showcase.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do we need to do a quick sound check?
Okay, so you try and play again.
Okay, we'll do a quick sound check. So let's come back to, for those who are interested to purchase Ableton Live software and push, we have a promotion code from Grid Culture and City Music. You just go on to citymusic.com and then you can just go, is that .sg or just citymusic.com?
Citymusic.sg, I think. Can you help me? I can't remember, but
Okay, so anyway, you just Google for
City Music Singapore. Just Google that.
City Music Singapore, and then you just go and look for this particular software, Ableton Live or Push 2, and then you just use our promotion code, and you're entitled before you check out, and you're entitled you 5% discount.
Yep, that's right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jason.
It's not easy to get discount,
Yeah.
right? Am I right to say that? Especially these days, the COVID situation, the pandemic situation is really, getting us onto the ground, and that we can, everybody business is being affected. But it's very, very gracious of Grid Culture and City Music to give us the discount.
Pleasure.
So make full use of it.
Yes,
And
that's
then,
a good point.
of course, Christmas is a few more days.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we are going to come to an end of October. It's going to be November soon and going to be December. Why not dive into and get yourself a wonderful Christmas present for yourself to make music, right?
Yeah, that's a good reason.
And of course, with the purchase, it actually entitle you with a 30 minutes workshop with Syafiq.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and you also got a chance to visit his new Grid Culture office space, which I haven't been to yet.
Yes, it's a beautiful space, guys.
Yeah,
So just follow Greek Culture on our social media,
yeah.
Instagram and Facebook. Website coming up to hear more updates from us.
Okay, Dex is excellent. It seems like everything is being set up, right, Darren? Sounds
Still got a little bit.
just a little bit of cracking,
Yeah.
but we really, really have to get the show ongoing. So, Syafiq, can you get ready for your showcase?
I can.
Okay, just proceed on. So, let me see on Facebook. Anyone is talking to us. Teeny again. She say ask me to buy for her. No, not you, not me. It's you. You, Syafiq. You buy for me.
Oh wow.
And then I use Ableton Live for live performance, she says, and then recommended by a fellow musician as I was wondering how can I showcase my set. I was invited to perform at the Halloween event in Edinburgh.
Wow. Congrats.
So I can't see. Okay, so I was a quickie intro and super quick hands-on on the go to Ableton. I use Logic Pro X as my main music production.
Nice. Thanks for sharing.
Awesome. Seems like you are very, very well-versed person in using music production software, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross door.
Yeah. How about let's take a look into our Twitch. Say our friend here. Oh, he says that yes, Yellow Magic Orchestra, YMO. You are a huge fan of the band members' work. Currently wearing a YMO t-shirt from Red Bubble. Awesome. And I pronounce your name very well. It pronounced as Sanok. I'm so glad that all these musicians are coming out during these difficult times to keep us entertained and inspired. Oh, somebody say,
Yeah.
go Syafiq.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitch, man. I think it's about time for me to
Yeah, Twitch
sign
is,
up.
definitely Twitch. Previously Twitch is kind of infamous for gamers, but these days, like what Sanok has mentioned, that a lot of musicians have been using a different platform, have been coming out of their home, their comfort zone, to come into different platform to showcase their talents and their knowledge. So, okay. So let us continue with this, and then it seems
Can
like
do a
everything is
quick-
okay,
can do a
right?
quick sound check.
Yeah, we do a last final sound check before Syafiq goes to a live showcase using Ableton Live.
I line you directly in.
Okay.
So there won't be music.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for the technical aspect, but we will wish to give you the perfect sound without any crackling sound that will actually disturb your enjoyment with the live showcase by Syafiq. So, Syafiq, it seems like a very, very complex setup that you have prepared for us, all the colorful things. Previously, what's the difference between the push 1 and 2? I believe that's 1, right?
Yeah, this one.
So what's the difference between these two?
The biggest difference I can say that it doesn't come with a RGB screen.
You mean it does? Oh, you mean
It has a screen, but
no color.
yeah, there's no color to it.
What about the pads?
The pad has color, but not as many as this. There's a different shades of color like this. The color wheel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the push one has limited colors,
Okay.
and yeah, they added more few functions I can see. I don't own push one, so I hardly can feel the direct A/B comparison.
Okay, for those who have owned a push one, drop us a comments on Facebook or Twitch. Let us know what's the difference between push one and two. Besides, like what Syafiq has mentioned, that the screen do not for push one do not have a RGB panel, which means doesn't show any colors at all. So right now we're gonna do a final.
Really?
Oh, we're gonna do a final sound check. Seems like it's.
It's not properly inset.
Okay, never mind. I think we have found
Let's try.
the error. Okay, for those who have push one, please drop us a message.
Should I?
Let me see who else. Coach says all the best for you, Syafiq. Hope to hear more of your music in future. So okay, who and where can we listen to your music?
To be honest, I'm still
On Bandcamp.
finding time to really create and share more of my personal music. At the moment, I can say SoundCloud,
Oh.
but it's not updated. Second is Bandcamp. So just spell out my name, Syafiq Halid. So
Okay, which is, do you know how to spell?
yeah, that's quite my profile name basically. So SoundCloud is the best way.
You just go to Bandcamp.
Yeah,
Okay,
or Bandcamp.
Okay, Bandcamp. You look for and search for Syafiq Halid. Syafiq spells as SYAFID. Halid is HALID. On Bandcamp, you actually can find some of his music production that he has done before. Somebody has actually recommended Syafiq turn
So
on
restart.
and off or restart your laptop.
Yeah, that's the best way to troubleshoot. So let's try this one.
So did I jinx it?
Yeah, see, I told you. No lah. Okay, I just send you some audio. How is it? Right. Okay, let me open up my set.
Did I jinx it? Almost.
Almost, man. I'm teasing you. Like, do not test the system.
Okay, Sanok say that he have followed you on Syafiq on
thank you.
Instagram. Is there anywhere
Appreciate
else
that.
I can follow his work from? Twitter, Twitch? We will definitely let you know.
And definitely not Twitch.
For now,
Not yet.
For now, I'm gonna hand the time over to Syafiq to do his showcase. Go, Syafiq.
Thank you, guys.
Sometimes.
Oh, some technical aspect again. Oh,
I think there's no more crackle.
I see.
yeah. I do not have any candy for you, man.
No, I'm fine. This time I'm fine. Because I have friends with me. So you've got a good
Steady.
team.
Steady.
Thank you, Darren, for solving this really
Yeah.
smoothly.
Okay.
It's awesome, man.
let's try
Okay, let's
again.
try one more time.
Yep. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's the song called Dark Energy. So it's just an improvisation from the original set. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for staying. Twitch again. I see I'm learning on how to read comments on Twitch. This reminds me a bit of the track Phorotech from Command and Conquer Tiberium Sun, but it feels more futuristic and atmospheric. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate such comments. So I have no idea when I'm gonna like release or share this track digitally. So hopefully really soon. So Jason, take it away.
I got a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Where do you normally get your inspiration from? I know you do live shows and you do somehow the director will already tell you or producer will already tell you what they actually want, and you
That's true.
Improvise or get your ideas from what they want, and then you just cater accordingly. Am I right to say that?
Yeah, exactly.
And then what about your own production? Where do you get your inspiration from?
There's no one specific element or answer whenever it comes about inspirations. But I definitely know that it's my inner desire that I want to hear music that I don't hear most. So basically, for example, like how do I bastardize or fuse or distort or put an effects on my own Malay instruments or Malay traditional instruments, as simple as that. So that will be the curiosity will be my inspiration, or the beyond of like what if, okay. And what if the original or the traditional instrument can't deliver that kind of tone, that kind of structure, but Ableton Live can. So let's try to do it on the software and then.
Wow, very, very experimental, I would say that.
Yes, exactly. So you're right. So to make it simpler, it's more about exploring and experimenting about and simple basic sound, and then try to put a complicated audio effects, processing.
Okay. It's like IDM, intelligent dance music, right?
You can say that actually. Yes.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. And a good question. I realized that a lot of music producer, even DJs for myself, that we listen to specific. Sometimes these people listen to some specific sound or music genre. And for me, when people ask me that kind of question, I usually will say that my music genre is very, very wide. There's no restriction because you never know, ideas can come from anywhere.
Exactly.
What about you?
Same. Super wide.
Wide spectrum.
Yes.
Even black metal.
The black metal, not too much.
You know, I was like looking at this
Okay, what's that?
Cradle of Filth, one of my favorite.
Okay, I don't listen to this band, but I've heard of Cradle of Filth, right?
Yeah, Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
And oh wow, another hardcore band. It's called Cannibal Corpse. You
See, I can't relate to this. I don't listen to this.
I don't even know what they are singing. Even you give me the lyrics, I don't even know how to sing.
But something like Slipknot would be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you realize the latest Marilyn Manson's or even the Mechanical Animal, that particular album, they have a lot of electronical sound inside there?
I haven't checked out that particular album.
Yeah, that's the
I'll check it
older
out.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So earlier on you mentioned what? What band was that? Was it?
Oh, Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot. I got their tickets, and because of COVID,
Yeah,
I couldn't
man.
attend.
But yeah, my friend shared the same
But Slipknot,
problems.
isn't it also heavy metal?
Yeah, but I can say I do love their
realize-
music.
They got DJ.
Yeah, they're quite an performance art, I think.
art. They're
Yeah.
artists.
I mean, the way of they are delivering their live performance, just not turntablism, but there's a sampler
Yeah.
at the end of the back end of the band actually.
Like Linkin Park also.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's a technique, I should say, in the live performance.
So you also could use this particular machine and this software, Ableton Live, to make it to be part like Slipknot.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite common actually.
Realize a lot of DJs or music producers, they always use Apple computer. Is it a must that I must have an Apple computer in order to use Ableton Live?
Okay, good question. No, you can use Windows and also Apple, my MacBook, for Ableton Live.
What about they also have a Chromebook? Do they support?
Chromebook?
Yeah, by Google.
I don't think so, man.
No. So only either Windows
Oh,
or Mac OS.
yes, that's right.
All.
Yep.
Okay. So why do you use Apple? That's not trick question. Another thing.
User friendly. It's steady. I can rely on it.
Yeah. Why not use the Windows, which is Darren just bought a new Windows Aftershock laptop.
Or is it? Okay, let me ask Darren. At the moment, I don't have any experience using Windows, but to be honest, it's just my personal experience. Not that great actually. Like their interface, you need drivers to install. Once it's unplugged or disconnected from your laptop, you need to go 5 or 4 steps. But for MacBook, it's just like you put it in, it's automatically.
Okay, please do a
connected.
disclaimer. You doesn't represent
Yeah,
Apple.
disclaimer.
Apple.
No. Just my personal experience using Apple or MacBook since 2013.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Each of us has our own personal preferred
Yep.
laptops, being Mac or Windows. Some people actually swear by it by using particular OS. Whichever platform that you are comfortable with, please stick to it.
Yep.
Because the moment you change the platform, you'll be a very foreign to you, and you'll be like cursing and swearing, like, what on earth am I using, right? And then you actually miss the fun of making music.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, let's come back to the last time in our Twitch. Look at our friends' comments saying that, let me see. Sanok says that, of course, saying the Command and Conquer or Tiberian Sun is awesome.
Yeah, I need to check this out, man.
Bravo Fire. Okay, this is the. Okay, I like that. Combining traditional instruments with technology.
Yep.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Very Yurichi Sakamoto, of course, definitely. And we live in an age where music is so accessible. Definitely because internet. That's the whole point of internet creation. Everybody can access to a library, and that people can like many genres of music. Now, your parents, for example, are into maybe 2 or 3 different genres, but that was limited by radio and what record store provided.
Really good point.
Yeah.
Really good point.
Back then, before we have this free access into the World Wide Web, we only can, even for television, we only can watch or even listen to radio, whatever the free-to-air is providing for us. We're kind of like, not say very, very narrow-minded, but in a kind of restricted our spectrum. Correct. Am I right to say that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So even whatever we have, myself, Darren, or even Syafiq, we have been exposing to, it may seem a lot to you, but actually there are so much more subgenre
lot.
genre.
I'm still learning at this very second, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day we are learning. When do we stop learning? When we are 6 feet under. That's all. That's the only time that we don't learn anymore. Okay, so of course, last question and earlier on that you mentioned
Sure.
that you can, where can I or anyone learn this particular craft from you?
Where?
Where? Yes.
So if you are curious, want to know more about Ableton Live, music making in general, please drop me an email or you can PM me on Facebook or Instagram. I will help you to see what is your goal and what you want to achieve with music making, and then you can follow up from there. So you can drop. You can follow Greek Culture on Instagram and Facebook, or even my personal Instagram, Syafiq Halid, and you can just ask me in the DM. So yep.
Okay.
Where's here?
Oh, the box is here.
Yeah.
And of course, a special shout out to Acoustic Lighting Systems Private Limited. And thank you, Chris Chua, for passing me this Audix headphone that I'll be doing the review very, very soon.
Nice, man. Let me have a hold of it.
And I like the cable, the typical cloth type that you don't feel you damage it.
Nice.
And then anything else? Oh yeah, the last one, the
Sure.
discount code. Can we show it one more time for our listeners?
Shout out to
audience?
City Music for collaborating with Greek Culture. So kind of them, they're allowing me to share these codes for the first time. So if you want to purchase any of these 5 products, could be the push to the
Push
MIDI
to?
controller that I'm using
The
here.
first bundle is push to,
Suite.
and plus the software.
Yep.
Ableton Live Suite, which comes a lot of goodies inside the software, which
That's
is
right.
Basically allows you to be creating anything. Already.
Yeah, actually I don't spend like other sorts of sample packs of loops because the suite itself gave too many good options. So
And then the second bundle will be push to, which is the
With-
hardware and plus the Ableton Live intro
Yep.
software.
yep, intro is the lightest or the cheapest I can say.
Okay.
Yep, compared to suite.
So for 3, 4, and 5th option, which is the suite version, standard version, and then intro version.
Yep.
Am I right to say that? So what you can do is log on to citymusic.com.sg, select the purchase before you check out, key in the promotion code, and you will enjoy a 5% discount.
And free lesson with Greek Culture for half an hour.
Yeah.
So-
You want more time? He definitely will give you more than half an hour. Yeah. So I believe that's caused the end for ART show for
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you,
for
Jason.
tuning in, and thank you, Syafiq, for our special guest for coming in
Pleasure.
tonight. Thank you for your time, and hope to see you in our next episode. Signing off.
Bye bye.